What's up guys, it is Brad or Demon Asylum here. I'm bringing you all a new Fallout 4 video. I'm going to be showing you guys another glitch here. This one's going to be on how to detach the minigun that has infinite ammo as well as is pretty strong from the Vertibird helicopter-like vehicles that the Brotherhood of Steel use. Now it should already be obvious that you do unfortunately need to be friendly with the Brotherhood of Steel at least to do this glitch, maybe even allied with them, I'm not entirely sure, but I know that you can't be against them and you can't have already wiped them out obviously if you're wanting to do this glitch. And it's unfortunate because I do know that not everyone is with the Brotherhood of Steel, of course. A lot of people have wiped them out already or are just against them, and there's been a lot of glitches previously already that have required the Brotherhood of Steel. Most recently I had uploaded the video showing you guys how to do a million caps glitch in an hour that did require Brotherhood of Steel. But I do have a variant to that glitch in particular which will not require Brotherhood of Steel or any other faction for that matter, and I also have a lot of other methods and glitches coming out for new and old stuff that you guys will not be required to have a faction for, so be on the lookout for that. Anyway, back to the glitch though, what you guys are going to want to do is get some Vertibird signal grenades. You do get some from Elder Maxon as a reward for the quest Show No Mercy, but if you have not completed that quest yet, which of course is I believe part of the Brotherhood of Steel main storyline, you can buy some from Proctor Tegan, he's aboard Pridewind, the Brotherhood of Steel ship, or you can get some from Tinker Tom, he is at the Railroad HQ, and you can get those from him after finishing the main quest line for the Railroad. Once you have the Vertibird signal grenade, I recommend going to a location that is near Pridewind, the Brotherhood of Steel ship, just because it's going to make it more convenient and much quicker for us to get to the point we need to be to do this glitch. I was in the Boston airport, I believe, for this gameplay, so either way, regardless of where your location is, starting this off, you're going to want to get into the Vertibird after it touches down, and make sure to get into it on the side that has the minigun, of course, because we're going to be doing this glitch to detach that minigun. And when you're inside the Vertibird holding the minigun and it starts to lift up into the air to take off, you're going to want to go into your Pip-Boy, and you're going to want to choose to fast travel on your map to Pridewind. And then once you come out of that screen back into the actual gameplay and the Vertibird goes up into the air, basically after a few seconds it will reach maximum height that it will go to, and then you're going to want to go back into your Pip-Boy a second time, you're going to want to go to your map again, and then you're going to want to choose to fast travel to a location that is mainly surrounded by water, preferably that is very close to Pridewind. Again, the reason why I recommended Pridewind is because it's close to a lot of these areas that have a lot of water around them, and it's just going to be more convenient for you as they are close to each other, and therefore it's going to take less time to get from point A to point B and finally get into the glitch. Now after you have chose to go to the second area, which is going to be the area in which has the water surrounding it, when you finally land down in that area, it's not actually going to land you down on the ground. You're going to go through the map. Even if you're going onto actual ground or land, it's going to put you through the map, and you're going to want to let it get to the point where you hear an NPC say something about you guys coming down for a landing, and then also you will notice that the button that tells you you can land on Xbox, it will be A, and on PlayStation it will be X. The button on your screen that shows up saying land, which allows you to land anytime you want to when you're in the Vertibird, that will go away off of your screen. And as soon as that happens, you're going to want to start spamming the A button on Xbox or the X button on PlayStation. What this is going to do is make it so your character basically starts drinking water, because again, as the area you are landing down to is surrounded by water, the game thinks you're under the map where water also is, and so your character is going to keep drinking water, and you may not be able to really see the animation, but your character will be going up higher and higher closer to the actual ground level, and then what will happen is you will end up glitching out of the Vertibird, and you will end up glitching either under the map or over the map immediately on top of the actual land or ground, and you will be holding the Vertibird's minigun. At this point, what I would recommend doing if you guys want to mess around with this glitch quite a bit is to quick save, just in case you do end up having some issue happen where you end up losing the minigun. Unfortunately, there is no way to put it in your inventory, there is no way to switch weapons and then switch back to it. Basically, it's not something that you can really hold on to unless you keep it in your hands and you're walking around with it at all times. In terms of fast traveling, I would assume that if you did fast travel, you would end up losing it when you spawned into whatever location that you traveled to. So yeah, I mean, it's a little inconvenient in the sense that you can only hold it if you are traveling around with it on foot, and that you can't put it away into your inventory or pull it out after switching to something different. But you got to keep in mind that this is a glitch after all, and it's pulling a minigun with infinite ammo, and that's pretty damn strong. off of the Vertibird helicopter-like vehicle. Anyway guys, that's going to be about it for this video. As I said, I do have a bunch of new videos coming over the course of the next couple weeks at least in terms of Fallout 4 glitches and methods. Some new stuff that hopefully most of you guys haven't seen at least. Also some old stuff that I just haven't posted on my channel yet but is still working after patch and very useful. And then some variants on some old glitches and methods that will make them faster, more efficient, or simply more convenient, such as by making changes where you don't have to require a certain faction, such as the Brotherhood of Steel. But as you should be able to tell from that little description there, there's plenty of new stuff coming to my channel that should definitely excite you guys and that you can look forward to. As for this video, if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and post them in the comment section down below. I will be sure to get back to you and help in any way that I can as soon as I can. And if you guys have enjoyed this video or found it helpful, feel free to drop a like on it down below and subscribe for many more Fallout 4 videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone, and peace out.